Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. In the last episode, Bigby went down to the woodsman's apartment and sorted out a disagreement he was having with a young lady. We got thrown out of a second-story window, and we returned back to our apartment to try and get some shut-eye, but someone is banging on our door, so let's see who it is. Okay, has Colin gone? Maybe. Okay, who is it? They're very insistent.
Bigby!
Snow?
Come with me.
Okay. So we finally meet Snow White.
Snow!
What? Sorry,
What happened?
What happened?
I just can't get into it this second. We need to hurry to...
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. Or evening.
She's definitely flustered. She kind of strikes me as a woman
These
who's
walls
used to
aren't
being
paper thin.
in control.
We need to be careful. We'll talk outside.
And I think she's also clearly scared, or startled at the very least. Ooh, I'm not liking the look of this. What is it? Oh!
No.
You knew this girl? She's not a Mundy, right? Who was she? I thought I knew everyone in Fabletown.
She
looks familiar.
was a working girl.
A working girl?
A working girl?
Oh.
I'm a working...
Snow, you innocent summer child.
The woodsman. He attacked her, I stepped in. And he threatened to kill us both.
No, you don't think he...
I don't think anything yet. Just give me a second.
It's just...
Who found her?
So, who found her?
I did. She was just like this. I didn't touch her. I grabbed Grimble's jacket to cover her with. Then, I came to get you right away.
Okay.
No one else was with you?
No. Bigby, did one of us do this?
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
Oh, okay.
All the more reason we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on.
I'm all for not starting a panic.
I'll have a look around. We don't have much time before people will be coming through here.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna look at that last. Her neck?
Strange cut. What did this to her?
What could do something like that?
Either something very sharp, or something with magic attached to it.
Okay. So it's like a straight cut. It's not like a hacking. Okay. Her head?
She was placed here with some care.
What do you mean?
You can see that someone didn't just toss her here. She was deliberately placed. For us to find.
What kind of monster would do this?
I guess someone who wanted her to be found. Because they're boasting, or... I mean, they could be one of those killers who are like, I have to kill, but I want to be stopped. You know, that kind of deal. Oh, is that her ribbon?
It's her ribbon.
And her ring.
Some kind of symbol here.
I noticed that
don't
when she was
recognize
trying
it.
to light her
Neither
cigarette.
do I.
I'm sorry. This is just so surreal. What do you want to do next?
We need to investigate the area.
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the area.
Okay, good idea.
So, in the last episode, Bigby asked this girl a question. I can't remember what the question was, and it was, who do you work for? And she said, my lips are sealed, I'm sorry. Do you like my ribbon? And I mentioned that she had a funny look in her eyes when she said it. I'm pretty sure there's a French fairy tale. Basically, this guy is marrying this lady, and she's got this ribbon around her neck, and she's like, I can't take it off. I'm not going to take it off. I won't tell you why. And the husband's like, but I really want to know. Why can't you take it off? Why can you just take it off, please? Just for me, take it off. And she's like, no. And then on their wedding night, she's asleep, and he's like, finally, I'm going to take off this ribbon. And he takes it off, and her head falls off. It was the only thing keeping her head attached to her neck. I'm not saying this is the same thing, but it was the fact that she was like, I can't tell you. Do you like my ribbon? I don't think she was trying to deflect. I think that was her way of saying, this is a magical item. I can't answer your questions. Okay. Is it fresh?
Blood. Drops of blood. I'd say it's been here an hour, maybe?
Good work using those wolf senses. So it's not very fresh, but it is kind of fresh. Scrap of fabric.
No signs that it's been here long.
So...
Fabric. Looks like jeans. Doesn't tell me much.
Okay. Jeans. So denim.
Just some loose trash.
And they came over the fence. They didn't come in via the front entrance. They came around the back, and they cut themselves.
Yep, more blood. Someone might have hopped the fence, got caught, then left the trail I found earlier.
So we're looking for someone with a leg wound.
Blood. Still wet. Sharp enough.
Because as he said, the material looked like it was from a pair of jeans. So if we see anyone who's like limping or anything like that, we need to make a mental note of that. Okay, we can talk to Snow. We can compare the fabric. Is there anything around here? I'm guessing not, given that, oh, no. Okay, so there's nothing around there. Got it. Okay, we'll compare the fabric to Snow, just in case. Oh,
What
Bigby,
are
you look
doing?
creepy.
Better to be thorough.
Sure, just hurry up. We don't have much time. We should move her before anyone shows up. We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it. Bigby, do you have any idea what's going on?
Yeah, I think someone brought her
What
here.
happened? Why her?
Someone brought her in from the outside.
That makes sense. There's no signs of a struggle. But how do you know?
Blood on the
I
fence.
found blood on the fence back there. Someone hopped over.
Okay, good. That's solid. So, someone from the outside. Well, at least they didn't come from inside the woodlands. I'm gonna have to talk Crane about this.
Crane.
As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know. And he's going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. It'll
We
just
don't want to
be
make her
worse
job
if
any
he
harder
finds out
than
we
it
held
is.
it from him.
I guess it's useless to drag it out.
That's how I feel too. I'm sure he won't be happy, but it's just part of the process. Hopefully he can be rational about it.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
I'm not.
I just don't want him interfering.
Trying to think of any fairy tales with
Crane's
cranes
not what's
in
important
them.
right now. We need to figure out who this girl was so we can find whoever did this. Take this back to Dr. Swinehart. He can take a look at it. I'll meet you at the business office.
I also don't know who Dr. Swinehart is. The veins on the neck are very interesting. I don't know if that happens with decapitations or if that's something else entirely, but...
What, are you blind? Why, you don't see there's a line? I've been standing here a half hour already. You get to just walk in? Must be nice being the
I
sheriff.
work here,
Do whatever the
dude.
fuck you like.
I work here.
And what great work you do, Sheriff.
That didn't feel very genuine.
Fucker.
Is that I Crane?
Accuse me of impropriety. Yes, I see.
Because you are the one bringing this to me, Miss Snow. The one who so simply stumbled upon this catastrophe on our very doorstep. The last thing I need with Mayor Cole away is a hysteria. Do you understand me?
Oh, wow.
Yes, of course I
Don't
do.
interrupt me, Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
I brought you this news as soon as I could.
You are trusted
no
to keep
one's
things
to
running
blame.
smoothly around here. This is a disaster.
It isn't anyone's fault. Instead of trying to assign blame, maybe we should figure out how to catch the fucker who did this.
Oh, is that how you see things? Sheriff, you are the one charged with protecting the citizens of Fabletown. Your failure to do so cost someone their life and the safety of the entire community.
Ichabod.
Tell me you've been doing something. Are there any leads? Suspects? Anything. Anything at all. Any shred of evidence you two know what the hell you're doing. Because right
Her
now,
pimp.
I have half a mind to fire the both of you.
Prostitutes are most likely to be killed by pimps.
Was she,
Yeah. She was worried about a money situation.
Well, this is just wonderful. Not only is a fable killed, but it was a fable hooker to boot.
Dude, she
You
was
two
a
need to get a
girl.
handle on this situation quickly and quietly. The last thing we need is all of Fabletown knowing there's a killer amongst us. Snow,
Yes? Sir?
call Vivian right this minute and let her know I'm coming in early for my massage.
I will.
Why did he stumble over massage?
Where is the bottle of wine you were to purchase? Oh, bother. Forget it. Can't do anything right. Do your job, Sheriff, or we'll find someone who can.
Just silence. Don't dignify it.
You would have just pissed him off more.
All right.
Well, that could have gone better. Well, maybe we should have dragged it out.
For what it's worth, I still think it was better to tell him.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Crane doesn't like people smoking and...
Oh, fuck him.
Never mind. Smoke away.
What's the wine about?
Into a massage?
Probably a gift? The weird part of that is that he's actually being nice to someone. I know I bought that damn bottle.
The hell?
Is he gone?
Yes, thankfully.
Oh, a flying monkey. Oh, dude.
Buffkin!
Hello, Miss Snow.
Drinking? This early? Where did you get that?
It was by Mr. Ichabod's desk.
Then don't you think it probably belongs to him?
Maybe.
I think it belongs to Buffkin now.
How are you today, Mr. Bigby?
I'm alright.
Fine, Buffkin. Thanks for asking.
Buffkin, get the books.
Which books?
The ones with all the fables in it.
Not sure that was any more specific.
Bring the first 3.
Be back in a few minutes.
He knows the ones I'm talking about. There's bound to be information on her here. Somewhere. We'll at least be able to get her real name from the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the meantime, poke around. Maybe the mirror can help.
Okie
I
doke.
really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything. Hello, Vivian?
Alright,
Hi,
so
this is Snow White, Miss-
I'm a bit of a true crime buff, so I am going to be using kind of those statistics to help me out. And I know that a prostitute is most likely to have been killed by either a John or her pimp.
Yes, that's right.
And I kind of get the feeling that the woodsman is a bit of a red herring. Like, they're presenting us with the obvious perpetrator, and then they're going to be like, psych, it wasn't him. That's just kind of how I feel, anyway.
Magic lamps are pretty much just lamps, after the genie's been freed.
This one might not have been freed. Maybe we can wish for the killer to be apprehended.
Worth a try.
Oh, boo.
Well, that's not what I have here. I can look through it again. and get back to
Also,
you.
like, this room. Oh, dude, who the hell is that guy?
I'll be sure
Okay.
to let him know.
We have the mirror, we have... Oh, the
Yes.
tarot deck.
That's not a problem.
Okay, I want to see what this says.
Thank you.
Tarot cards. Jack brought them back from Appalachia. Who knows where they were before then? Or what he did to get them.
Also, Ichabod Crane, Sleepy Hollow. Okay.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms.
Okay. Strength. I'm afraid I don't know what... Ooh. So I don't know what these cards mean, I'm afraid. I'm not particularly au fait with tarot. And this is...
Damn.
10 of
What the
Swords.
fuck is this supposed to mean?
If someone is more kind of knowledgeable, Hales, when you get around to watching this, please tell me what is going on, because I don't understand. Okay, the magic mirror. Looking good, Bigby.
Hey, magic mirror. I got a question.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
Your impatience is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history and rules.
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
See? Was that so hard?
Yeah, I'm about
Hey.
2 seconds away from kicking a hole in you.
There's no need for that. Fine. Of which fable do you wish to know?
The woodsman, Snow, Buffkin, and I don't know. Let's see where the woodsman is.
Show
Out
me
of
the
curiosity. Oh,
Where
he's
is he?
drunk.
What you see is complete. The woodsman stumbles down a street.
No shit. Which street?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can be seen.
Okay, Buffkin.
Show me Buffkin. Hey!
God damn
put down
it.
the bottle and get to work.
Still looking!
Little drunken monkey thing. She's right behind us, but why not?
Show me Snow White.
Not much of a request. She's in this very room.
And yeah, we don't know this girl's name.
I don't know her name. Not yet, anyway.
Well, until you do, I can't help you.
Okay.
Nobody right now.
Very well. Please return should you wish to ask about someone else. Or someone new.
Thank you, Buffkin. Oof.
Well, I'm sure we'll get it all cleared up. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let's go have a look at these books. Because there was like an odd crest thing on this girl's ring, so hopefully we can use that to identify her. We have Book of Symbols and the Book of Fables. Okay.
We'll start with these. Any information on fables in our community will be somewhere in these books.
Okay, let's go through this. Ooh. I really like this artwork. Okay, so we have us.
Me.
And the woodsman.
And him.
The woodsman?
Yep. And his axe.
It's a very nice axe too. There's a Celtic design on it. And the girl.
Yeah, the two of them. I wonder what the story was.
I wonder where Red Riding Hood is now. If she's still knocking about somewhere, or like there seems to, like, if there was an exodus from a place, something bad must have been going on. Maybe she was killed in that.
You're getting warmer. But that's me.
I know. I want to look at everyone.
Yeah, dwarves. Less said about that, the better.
Oh, I'm guessing dwarves are creepy in this universe.
Beauty in happier days.
And the beast.
And her man, Beast.
Funny.
I'm loving this this art style. It's beautiful. I noticed Colin and his brothers.
Colin and his brothers.
Okay. Yep, this is the sigil, the crest. There we go. I know words. But here's Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane. Scared shitless.
What's that?
Your boss. His finest moment. Hard to understand how he ended up running this place.
Well, maybe it's time that changed.
Because Snow does seem very competent, and I think she's clearly very offended that she's stuck, buying wine and making his appointment. She's like basically his secretary now.
Nice hat.
Mr. Toad, and yeah, he's with Badger. This has to be, I'm thinking Wuthering Heights. It's not Wuthering Heights, it's, Wind in the Willows. There we go.
I haven't seen Badger around for a while.
He likes his privacy, I think.
Oh, that's
Wish
good.
Toad would like his a bit more.
I was going to say, if Badger's died, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, I didn't... It'll sound stupid, I completely missed. This is Donkey Skin. Donkey Skin? Donkey Cloak. No, Donkey Skin. So I volunteer at a library, or at least I did. I used to volunteer at a library before the pandemic hit. We have a big book of fairy tales, and Donkey Skin is one of them. That is not a happy tale.
I've seen this before. This symbol on the man's clothes, it's the same as the rings.
Could be her father, or husband. This has most of the emblems of the old days, and usually what family they come from. If it's in here, we'll have her name.
Good to know. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I want to look at everything in this. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, so... the Vorpal sword. Okay. And... we have this.
Great.
What?
I can't read any of this shit.
I can help.
Yeah, thanks.
We look out for each other.
Don't overdo it. What's that?
Oh. Thanks for being a buddy,
It reads,
Buffkin.
Mark of the House of the Frog Prince.
Not quite who I'm looking for.
Okay. So I'm guessing that's the Princess and the Frog right there. Also, Lancelot. And here we have... yeah, this is the Woodsman's Axe.
This looks familiar.
Yes, from the Axe of the Woodsman, a druid blessing, actually.
Oh, okay.
Someone bless that thing.
I only translate.
Okay, yeah, so, I think I'm gonna leave this page because, as I said, I know this tale. Then we have... oh, Asgard! Yeah, Yggdrasil, this is the Tree of Life. Okay. Oh! Aquitaine, Albion. That's Brittany, I think. Lothlorien, Aragon. Very old names for places on the map.
Buffkin, translate.
An exquisite design from the good china of Toad Hall.
Mr.
Oh.
Toad.
He probably wrote this in himself.
And here we have Cinderella's glass slippers. Oh, so this is actually the crest we want. Okay. I'm guessing this is Robin Hood. Okay. Let's go back to the donkey skin page.
What's it say about that?
It says Bricklebit in an older elvish hand.
What's Bricklebit?
A magic word.
What's it do?
Makes animals shit gold.
Oh. Does it? I mean, if we get the option to try that, then... Colin could come in extremely handy. We could get ourselves a bigger apartment. Okay, here it is.
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which family or story?
That's an odd one. Family name? Allerleirau? I'll go look it up.
Allelira. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Yep, donkey skin.
Donkey skin girl, also known as donkey skin. Also known as ass skin. Prefers to go by the name Faith. Poetic?
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a beautiful queen. The queen grew ill and had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. After a long search, it became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was... his daughter, Faith.
Yep.
She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after.
It's one of the traditional fairy
mock it,
tales.
Miss Snow?
Very dark.
Please. And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than we...
Name was Faith.
Yeah.
Oof.
We You should talk to the husband.
You think he did it?
That is... We have to notify him at least.
I don't. But we need to let him know about his wife.
So, as I mentioned, I'm going to be using true crime statistics. 1, you are more likely to be killed by someone you know rather than someone you don't know. 2, you are more likely to be killed by a member of your same ethnicity. 3, you are, I think in like family units, partners are, like if someone is married, they're more likely to have been killed by their partner. If it's a prostitute, they're more likely to have been killed either by a John or by their pimp. I'm going off of the fact that I think that prostitute statistics maybe outweigh marriage statistics. It's kind of an odd way to think about it, but that's what I'm going with. Now then, I am just about out of time for this episode. However, I am going to read this episode's Book of Fables. Okay. Faith, Donkey Skin Girl. Faith, otherwise known as Donkey Skin Girl, made it through the exodus from the magical homelands with the clothes on her back, her husband, and nothing else. She was once a beautiful princess, happily married to Prince Lawrence of a neighbouring kingdom. Her life should have had a happy ending, but the mundane city of New York wasn't kind to her or her marriage. With no money, Faith found herself turning tricks to make rent for a cheap apartment on the outskirts of Fabletown. She had a difficult life, but she did what she could to survive in an unfamiliar world. Although this does raise an interesting question. What are the statistics for prostitutes who are also married? I don't know the answer to that crap. I genuinely don't know. I think I'm going to continue to go off that the prostitute statistics supersede the marriage ones until I can find some kind of confirmation one way or the other. For now, at least. Now then, where next? Ichabod Crane, Deputy Mayor of Fabletown. Hailing from the haunted town of Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane has been Deputy Mayor of Fabletown for nearly 115 years. They do live a long time, damn. Crane is a bundle of nerves and takes his job very seriously, though that doesn't mean he always does it well. As one of Fabletown's elite, Crane is often blind to the trouble of the less well-off citizens. Overall, Crane is authoritarian, cowardly, and always hiding something. Buffkin, Fabletown Librarian. Buffkin is the talking winged monkey from the land of Oz. Now, as Fabletown's librarian, he spends his time reading and stealing the deputy mayor's booze. He's prone to mischief, so when something goes wrong, he assumes he'll receive the lion's share of the blame. He's helpful when he wants to be, but most of the time he'd rather be drinking. Someone would have fired him a long time ago, but he's the only one who can make sense of the filing system. Okay, anything else? We also have Mundies, non-fables. Short for mundane, Mundy is a catch-all term that fables use to refer to the non-magical inhabitants of their adopted home. Warding spells placed around the blocks of Fabletown and the farm keep their minds distracted and dull within certain boundaries. However, if anything should pique the curiosity or scrutiny of a large group of Mundies, these magical protection charms would overload and fail. As Sheriff of Fabletown, one of Bigby's primary functions is ensuring the Fabletown community maintains a low profile. Okay. This is very interesting. I'm also glad that we're seeing some of the more uncommon fairy tales. I'm a very big fan of those. Now then, just where is Prince Lawrence? Well, you're gonna have to check back with the next episode if you want to find out. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.